Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I have yet another box to share with you using the Dress to Impress Purse Die. It comes in a bundle, so it's the Dress to Impress, and then it has the dies that go with it, and it has the purse die, which is this one right here. It has a strap for the purse. I'm going to show you the purse. I did make one to show you. There are a couple ways to make it, but I'll show you the one that I made. It's this one right here. So these are super cute. You can put 3x3 cards in here. I haven't measured it for, I don't think it'll fit, well, it might fit the 5 1/4 5.5 by 4 1/4 cards. I'm not quite sure. I haven't really tried it inside, but it is the width of this, if you have it going this way, is 4 3/4 that way. So they'll stick out if you do put them in, but this is the cutest die. But I've been wanting to try, you know, different versions. I love trying to find different ways to use my dies because we do invest in those dies. And so you always want other ways to use it. So I did share this one last week, and I got some really nice response from it. So I thought I'd try to create another one. And I am using the same color because this color is retiring. It's Pineapple Punch. And I really want to use up this cardstock. So if you want this color, you need to go, because all our in colors for 2019 to 2020 are retiring. I couldn't think of which ones they were because it gets confusing. But anyway, we have new in colors coming in June. So this is the whole suite that it comes in, but I wanted to show you the different ways they did the purses. So these are some other purses, and then they even embossed this one, which is so cute. But there's so many ways to use it already, but I really wanted to create some treat boxes, and I thought this would be really cute for like your sister for Mother's Day or for a birthday for a friend. I thought it'd be super cute, and it's really rather easy to do as well. So this is the one I'm sharing today, so let's go ahead and get started. I already cut 2 of the purse dies out because I just thought it'd be simpler to do it this way, because I'm going to need to cut out the squares for, I'm using the stitch squares for the sentiment. And then we're going to cut out the shoe and the lipstick. Alright, so this is Pineapple Punch. So what you're going to do here is, we're actually just turning this purse upside down, but I'm going to sharpen all these score marks. And they're all, it already has all the score marks on here. You're going to want to leave that one up. It doesn't matter if you sharpen it or not, because we are going to punch that. We're going to punch the classic label die out of that one. So you're basically just doing the ones on the side. I'm not doing the ones on the side here because we're going to keep it straight for this project. So then you're going to need a piece of Pineapple Punch that is 3 3/8 by 3 1/8. So I have 2 pieces up here. I got to double check. Yeah, 3 3/8 by 3 1/8. And this is going to be for the bottom of our box. So let's go ahead and score this. Very simple scoring that we're going to do here. We're going to do it at 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. I do love the Melon Mambo with the Pineapple Punch. Alright, so we're going to cut these. So I'm going to cut in here. And then we're going to sharpen these score marks. I am using Lovely lipstick to color this shoe and the lipstick for this one because I didn't have a Melon Mambo one. And then we're just going to line up these corners, and I did use wet glue, so I'm going to hold it there for a second until it gets that tackiness. I do really like being able to use my dies for other things. You'll see me use them for like some of my rectangle dies. I'll create 3 boxes for those. I just like getting the most out of my dies. Alright, so that is the inside of our box. So what we're going to do here is let's let that dry for a minute so it really, because I want it to be really dry for it. Let's just go ahead and stamp. Okay, so we're going to stamp our sentiment. I'm going to use Memento Black for that. And then we're going to stamp, I'm going to stamp it right here because in the middle, because I'm going to cut that out with one of our stitched square dies out of the stitched shapes. And then we're going to stamp the shoe and the lipstick. I'm just keeping them close so that I can cut them all out in the same run. Alright, so I'm using pretty much just light and dark, smoky slate and light and dark Lovely lipstick for this. So I'm going to use the light on the shoe, and we're just going to color. This is nothing fancy, you know, I usually just do some quick coloring. I love the blends for this. You can color it whatever you want. I just wanted these shoes to be, you know, like classy. So all right, and then we are going to use the light smoky slate for this part of the shoe. And then I'm going to use the dark for the sole, this part of the sole, on the inside. And then in this part of the shoe. And then I'm going to just add a little bit of the dark just to kind of shade it a bit, like in some areas here. All right, and then I'm going to just go over it with the light. All right, so that's it for that. Now I'm going to do the lipstick. We're going to use the same. I'm going to use the light on the lipstick here. I'm going to shade it a little bit with the dark. And then I'm going to use it for this part of the and then just blend this out a little bit. And then we're going to use the light and dark for the lipstick tube. I like to use the nub when it's a smaller image. It's easier to color. Alright, then I'm going to use some of the dark and shade it also. And that's going to be it for that. It's all the coloring that we're doing. I love coloring though. All right, so I have a piece of Melon Mambo. And I'm going to actually just cut this so I can send it through the Big Shot together. So I'm going to bring the Big Shot up here. In the Melon Mambo, we're going to cut another square. So let's move these out of the way here. And let's see if we can do it all at one time. So I have the Hello Fabulous is going to be on the small. And then this one's for this. I may need to use a little sticky note or some of my purple tape, whichever I can find first, for the dies on for the lipstick and the shoe. There's so much on here, I'm going to stick that tape on there. I want everything to stay where it's supposed to. All right, now we're going to run that through. And everything should be cut out. So there's our square, our Hello Fabulous, and our shoe and our lipstick. They're so cute. I love this bundle. By the way, this bundle, it's retiring as a bundle, but it will be in our new catalog. So you'll still be able to get it. But if you want to get it as a bundle, you need to get it now and save 10%. Otherwise, you're going to have to buy them separately in the new catalog. All right, so here is our piece. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to actually use tear and tape on this because I want it to stay. So I'm going to add tear and tape on all four sides of this. I am breaking it. Oops, I'm running out here. I need my other one. I'm not going to go around. It just makes it easier to take these pieces off individually than in one big long piece, especially for this box. All right, so we have that all on there. So we're going to start first taking off one piece at a time. And it's best to do this before you glue it all together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just glue one side. I'm going to add some tear and tape along the side here. I'm going to actually add it to both, and then I'll be ready to put it together when it's time to put it together. Boy, that tear and tape wants to stick to me today. So we're going to put one side together. So we're lining these two up like this. Make sure you line it up on that where the fold is. All right, so now we're going to start putting the other pieces in. So this one we're going to just lay right here. And I'm just going to gradually start bringing it around, but I want to just remove one section at a time. You're just going to bring this side up. And then we're going to do this side right here. I hope you can see this. I know this is kind of bright now that I'm looking at it. Seems a little bright. And then you're going to just seal that one down. And then I'm going to take this off and this piece off at the same time. So we can put it, seal them both up. So I want to make sure these are lined up too. And then you're going to press this front one down as well so that it adheres to the sides. And then we're going to, what I did for this, the top part is I used the classic label punch, but I cut one out first and I center that, and then I'll draw it on here. You can do these together if you want to do it beforehand. You can punch them both at the same time, but this is the easiest way I found to do it. I need to sharpen my pencil. And then I'm going to just punch this. I should have punched it before I put it together. Luckily, I'm going to be able to get in there and punch it. Last time I punched it before. And I'm going to do the same thing with this side. But I forgot, so I thought, well, it's not going to be a problem to do it this way, but it looks like it could be. All right, so we have our handles right there. I didn't think ahead. All right, so now we're going to put these on. We're going to put this together. I'm using my doilies as well. These doilies are retiring. These are the pearlized doilies. I'm going to cut it in half. And we're going to adhere these. I'm going to just use wet glue for this. I'm going to put the Hello Fabulous on there. And then I'm going to adhere in the back. I'm going to adhere the doily. Like that. And then we're going to adhere this to the front. Just like that. You want to make sure it's straight. It looked like I had it on there a little bit crooked. And then we're just adhering these, the shoe and the lipstick. I'm going to put the shoe here and the lipstick on the other side. I think these are so cute. And then what I'm going to do is I'm taking some baker's twine and I doubled it and I'm making a bow. I'm making a double bow. And I'm going to make it a lot smaller because it's going to go on the heel of our shoe. Then I'll use a glue dot for that. And we'll attach it right there to the heel of the shoe. I'm going to trim that still. And then last but not least, I'm using the From My Heart faceted gems for this. And I'm going to add a few of these. I'm going to just use my glue and I'm just going to put a dab where I want them so that I can pick them up. These are really tiny. So we are going to get this on here, and then I'm going to use a bigger one here and then one more small one. My fingers are sticky, so it's wanting to come off with my finger. And then one more little one up at the top. Let's see if I can do it this way. There we go. All right, those are the hardest part, getting the little gems on. So there you have it. It's all done. You can add a bow to it at the top here if you want to add it. I added a bow to the other one that I made, was this treat box for the birthday treat box. But I wanted to do this one different. You can round the corners of this. It's just really a little fun treat box. I hope you enjoyed it. If you need any supplies, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamori.com and shop from my blog. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. And I hope you all have a blessed one. I hope you enjoyed the project, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.